welcome.
Good to
Good
see
to
you,
see
Bart.
you.
Hello.
Hi, Lisa. Congratulations on
Thank
your
you.
new digs.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming. You had your whole team there, so that was awesome to have
Yeah, well,
the camera and the whole deal.
you put out a great incentive. You had an ice cream sundae bar.
It was pretty yummy, wasn't it?
Well, I don't know. I didn't
didn't
find
get any?
out.
Oh, we might have some left in our freezer.
No,
like
there's a long
6.
line. And, you know, Carolyn Bloodworth kind of, she guilted me out of it.
She did.
She's on this fitness kick.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
And
being
she-
so good.
Yeah, she is. So I just thought, well, it's morning, ice cream sundae morning, but didn't deter many people.
No, it didn't deter me. It was good stuff.
So this is at the Fields Building on the second floor. Tell us about your new space.
So our new space, one of the best things about our new space is we have our own conference room, which is just lovely. At 1 Jackson Square, we shared the conference rooms on the 11th floor, which is beautiful space, but you know, when that room was occupied, we had to find other places for our meetings, and so just to have our own space is amazing, and we are able to hold confidential conversations with our donors and our grantees, and the other kind of silly thing that we love about it is that we have our own bathroom.
Yeah, that is
At 1
nice.
Jackson Square, we shared a bathroom with the whole floor, and there were about 90 people on the floor, so.
And we also have a sink.
Yes, we
That's
also
very
have a-
important. We don't have to use the restroom sink as our sink.
Oh, yeah.
We like that.
Well, look, there's fresh fruit there, so that was healthy too.
There was
Yeah,
some
there were some
healthy-
options.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Carolyn nixed your ice cream delights.
We'll have to talk to her.
Actually, I think it's 3 days in a row. This past weekend, my wife and I, we went out for ice cream.
Did you?
It's been so hot.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's required.
Yeah,
That's what summer's all about. You got to live life, right?
that's what we do in Jackson.
That's right. We eat out.
We eat out. We go to the ice cream place.
Yeah.
I think I've been to every single ice cream stand in Jackson County.
Have you?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Not just this year. I mean, over the years.
Right.
Okay.
But if I've missed you, please let me know because I want to discover it. With this new location, you've got all the extra room, but are there any new services? Are there some new things that you can do as a foundation that you weren't able to before?
I think one of the things I'm looking forward to is hosting meetings with constituent groups. So with estate planners and having special trainings for our donors to learn about the stuff that's happening with nonprofits. And you know, we have a youth advisory committee, and there are 30 students now on that youth
There-
advisory committee.
Some of them are there. At your
Some of them
living
were
room.
there,
That's
yep.
right.
And so they're doing so much out in the community too, and they're meeting, they meet every other week throughout the school year. So to have a space for them to meet as well is really cool. They used to meet at the Little Caesars at the bowling alley, but that
for
wasn't a
years.
very confidential space to talk about some of the grants that they were reviewing from a youth perspective. So this space really offers us the ability to do all sorts of cool stuff in there. We've already had a board staff. We call it an advance because we don't want to go backwards. We don't want to retreat. We want to
Yeah.
go forward. So we had our board staff advance there this summer, which was really nice to be able to just relax in our space. And if you forget something, a piece of paper, you don't have to get in your car or on the elevator. Everything is right there.
It's
So.
nice. Well, as nice as the space is, I don't think it's big enough for the gala annual. is it?
No. So we originally were going to have our gala at the Masonic Temple, and we were told by Kim that it's a diamond in the rough. They're working on it. We're like, we're ready to go. We're going to try it. We tried it last year. But then after doing a site visit, it was like, you know, it's quite not accessible yet. She did warn us.
Yeah, she did
We did
warn
not
us.
heed it.
Yeah.
So we decided to move locations, and we're like brainstorming, where can we go, where can we go? And it's always been like a bucket list item to have it at the falls. And it just worked out that we were able to get it at the falls. So we're gonna have the falls on, it's right after they close, so it will be private. We'll still be able to have our alcohol, which is really important to bring the people to us. So it's gonna be a really nice venue.
September then?
September 20th, Friday, September 20th. Invitations will be going out in the next couple weeks, and then we'll also have information on our website.
Now, this isn't a milestone gala, is it?
It is not a milestone, but it's a bucket list.
You mentioned at the ribbon cutting how the foundation has grown,
Yeah.
the endowment, the assets, from starting in, I think, at the end of World War II.
Right, 1948 was the year we were incorporated, and the original gift came from two families that lost their sons during World War II, the Carter and Wickwire families. And that $20,000 gift has now become $28 million. And so, as you know, Bart, that $28 million is invested, and we spend a portion of the earnings every year on grants and scholarships. And so that usually amounts to about $1 million a year that anywhere between $800,000 to $1 million a year that we put out in grants and scholarships. So, and that's really cool because that other part is never spent, and that means we can do it forever for Jackson for Good forever, and that's the difference. That's what a community foundation is all about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you have a lot of other funds that you supervise
We
besides
do.
the actual original endowment.
Yep. Yeah, so we work with donors who start their own kind of mini foundation. It's called a donor advised fund, and they get to advise their grant making. So it's like having your own private foundation, but you have this whole staff to help you market and do the request for proposals from the nonprofits, and also scholarship funds. And we sometimes partner with the community, so we've been the partner for holding the funds through the Cascades Renovation Fund. And so that Cascades Champions team is still raising dollars and doing work on the Cascades Falls.
Well, it's a good location
Yeah.
then to have your gala.
Absolutely, yeah, it is. And Monica had mentioned the Carter Wickwire families, which helped get us started. And last year, which was our 70th anniversary, we had started the Carter Wickwire Philanthropy Award. And Carolyn probably along the line should have gotten it, but Carlene Walls-Lafier had won that award. And at the gala this year, we'll be recognizing who will be winning it this year. So that will be another exciting part of the gala.
It's top secret.
It is
It
top
is.
secret.
We will be announcing it at the gala, so you
Yeah.
must come. You guys are usually there.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, it's always a fun time. The staff of the foundation is unique in one way, and that is it's all female.
Yes.
And with your move to your new location, you have a male co-tenant.
We do. Well, they're actually
Two.
two men. So Jeff
That's right.
Hansen and Russ Youngdahl actually they share the suite with us. They were there first. And it must be a little, because we're a little chattier, I think,
Yeah.
than they are. So it must be a little getting used to us.
Yeah, I was wondering what kind of adjustments you have to make, because going from all women in your office
Well,
to having a couple
fortunately
men.
for us, we're all married. So
And they are too.
we're
It's no-
adept. Yes, we are adept to coping with being men in our space. So it's working out quite well.
It's actually been really not much of an adjustment. We've just worked it out, and all of the offices have doors. You were there. In the hallway and in the main conference area, the ceilings are exposed. It's really cool. It's like
Yeah.
that industrial vibe, and so sound really carries. So we make sure that we close our doors if we're having conversations on the phone or whatever.
Well, as we saw in the clip, a lot of people were there and got to see the new office. But if somebody would like to come and
Sure.
get a tour,
Absolutely.
We would give a private tour anytime. Yeah, we've had some folks stop by a little early because they couldn't come, and we walked them through, and so it's never too late.
and some people came late, like your husband.
Was he the elevator at the ribbon cutting?
No, that was somebody else, but yeah, he was a little late. I feel bad.
Well, congratulations. He was very busy this weekend with the International Music Festival, so I don't think he missed being there.
No.
We'll look forward to the gala, and thanks for being here
Yeah,
today.
thanks so much for the
Thank
invitation
you.
to be here.
You bet. President and CEO of the Jackson Community Foundation, Monica Moser, and the Marketing and Communications Director making her first appearance
Yes.
on JTV, Lisa McDaniel. Well, next on the show, it's time to celebrate